All right, we are here, everyone.
All
We are
right,
here. It is true.
here we are.
With
How we
light,
doing, boys?
We're doing pretty good.
I have light. For anyone who was here for the past 2 weeks, it was dark as crap in my studio because all of my LED panels broke. So I got to get Dylan some these Logitech Litra, what are they called? Something lights, and I got those set up today finally, and much better.
Yeah.
We can see you now.
And
I
you
feel
sound
happy.
butter too.
Yes, I forgot. I remembered to turn my filter on this week, so that's cool. No
I
hands.
need to play
Yay.
around with my filters too.
I made the same joke last week, but no one could hear me. So.
That's why they got to tune in. This is episodic. We've got +1 on our technology skill set. So.
There is lore here, everyone.
There is, and we are in double digits. We are 10 episodes in. That is
We are
Episode 10.
double digits.
I knew we'd make it here, but let's pretend that I didn't.
Good. Oh, we're gonna get sued by Queen for that. Sorry.
You just got to sing it really badly, and then they'll be
Let's-
like, "No, we
I
we
mean,
don't
that's-
even want.
That's what I was doing.
We don't even want that being advertised." This is what
We don't want to
to.
besmirch the good gosh darn name of Frederick Mercury.
Frederick.
Boy, that sounds really weird when you say Frederick Mercury.
Oh,
Frederick First Planet.
Yeah. It's better than Frederick Uranus.
Here you go. Frederick Quicksilver.
Frederick old school thermometer.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Frederick Tasty Poison.
Yeah.
tasty poison.
Frederick Arsenic.
Well,
Some guys
anyway.
just can't hold their arsenic.
Get hold my arsenic. What is up with you guys? I just realized how much you can see all that crap in the back. My wife cleaned. My wife. God,
My wife.
3 minutes in, we've already made the joke.
Yeah, we have.
Last week my wife was on spring break and she cleaned like the entire house, but part of what that entailed was putting everything that didn't belong in the hallway in my room. So now you can't see everything in that corner, but like from what little is there, it's so much worse outside of frame right here. There's like a have you ever been to like a post office and seen like those kind of they look like they're made of plastic, but it's like a really kind of like a nylon material. They carry letters in those postal bins.
Yeah,
I have one of those full of wedding stuff. We got married 5 years ago, by the way. An empty pedal board bag, and there's a pillow it's really a pillowcase full of scraps of memory foam that I tried to make a pillow for my chair out of. Did not go well. Some cases for a VR headset for a PS5 Slim, which I don't own. I didn't realize until I bought it. I couldn't use it. Didn't want to take it back because I hate dealing with Amazon. And a PA head that I don't know what to do with because I don't use a PA system. So, bunch of just junk. Gonna have a yard sale tomorrow. Maybe people to buy some stuff.
God, man, I need to do that too. My spare bedroom's just swimming with crap.
I
Yeah,
hate
we got one of those put everything in it kind of closets that we don't even know what's in there.
It's called
That's
a
what
catch-all.
Catch
That's
all
what we have.
closet.
Because apparently for some reason our house model was made for water heaters, but our house has a tankless water heater, so there's just a closet that has nothing at the top of the stairs. So I'm like, that's where the Christmas goes. It would go in the attic.
Christmas closet.
It would go in the attic, but our house came with a ladder that says do not exceed 250 pounds, and I haven't seen that in 10 years. So,
Boy, I haven't seen that since high school.
Oh, I miss it.
Man, we got so much freaking Christmas decorations that I couldn't fit it all in one little closet.
I almost have Halloween put up, which is 2 weeks from today, and I still haven't finished decorating. So I'm like, at this point, is
We've
it
had
worth it?
Halloween put up for a long time.
I got
Yeah,
the
my
lights
wife's
up
still
3
trying to
days
get-
ago.
Yeah, we're not even set up or anything, and we're never at our house for Halloween anyway. We always go to my in-laws' house because in third town here they have a metric dookie ton of kids that come
Their-
through.
their neighborhood is massive.
Uh-huh.
Dude,
Yeah,
mine is
they're
awful.
in.
We have like 100 houses in our neighborhood, and I think they said last year they counted 500 kids. So like, I can't even buy enough candy. I don't even care anymore. I don't even think I'm gonna do it this year.
Their neighborhood is literally like its own city almost.
It is. It's got its HOA. It's got. I mean, shoot. My daughter goes with her cousin and a friend of theirs and their other cousin, and she can at least fill 2 buckets full, and we kind of just go down the street and make a loop. I mean,
Yeah.
It's nuts. And then we're going to end up getting to do a couple of trunk or treat things at our church, because we're going to have a van there. My wife's going to hopefully have a little plume bob with a little Sims diamond above it, which is going to be super cool. Or she's going to dress up as Miss Frizzle, which will be neat too. And if I bite the bullet and buy the stuff I need for my Halloween costume, I'll either be generic Singapore cane beer drinking man, or I will be Canadian pink clothed long hair glasses man.
So for everybody out there that's wondering what that is, it is the Sandman from ECW.
Okay, I'm like, I have no idea what that is.
We'll learn you.
We'll learn you.
We'll learn you good.
We're not going to start with ECW to teach you, though.
No, that's a niche. That's like saying, what's your favorite handheld console? Mine's the Atari Lynx. So
yeah,
I know what that is.
Exactly.
it's
Okay, sorry. Mine's the Gamecom. Better?
Mine's the Odyssey.
We'll get you. That needs to be one of our episodes. Maybe we can like have another friend on here who I don't know if I want to say anybody in the wrestling business, but I do know a friend who owns a toy store in Insert Town here. Maybe we can get him on. That'd be kind of
That'd be cool. If
That
I'm
would
not
be
mistaken,
really
though,
cool.
our Viper said our guest next week is a wrestling fan.
yes, he is wanting to speak wrestling with us.
That's cool.
I mean, we can go ahead and promote it. So Oshi God is confirmed for next week, and
Excellent.
he is a member of my community, and he is a QD member, and he will be on with us next week, and he wants to discuss wrestling with us. So
Well, then I guess the indoctrination's going to start.
I'm guessing we're gonna take the reins and pull Alden right along.
Well, I have some free time Sunday. I'll start getting some literature.
Yes.
Literature.
But
Do I
start
need to
brushing
go
up
to
on your
Do I need
knowledge.
to go to McKay's on Sunday and get the best of Goldberg?
I mean, it's a start, but
I mean,
we might laugh at you just a little bit, but it's okay.
it's
Goldberg's
only one
Goldberg's
DVD.
Goldberg. And it's like 7 minutes long.
I'm just dropping a name here. I don't know if that's
153 messages.
How do you do, fellow children? Or wait, how do you
I
do,
know
fellow
things.
wrestling fans?
I know
No.
things. Insert Austin 3:16 reference.
Insert biblical reference.
So
that
funny
doesn't
thing,
exist.
I didn't even realize this whenever I started streaming was Austin 316 Day, and then whenever
Really?
I had the
Oh,
affiliate,
that's so
it was
thematic for you.
exactly 4 months later on 7/13.
So did you start last year or the year before?
the year before,
So 23 is when you started.
yes,
Okay, I couldn't remember when you started. I was like,
I
didn't think
started
you
right
just-
before you were.
Well, I started last year.
Really?
24. Yeah, 24. August 24.
Last year? What was last year? I don't know.
I'm
I
not
don't
saying,
know
'cause I'm
what
pretty
last
sure
year
you
was.
started like not too long before me.
Maybe it was last year then.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I wouldn't even know what day I started if it wasn't for the fact that I started keeping a calendar of all my streams.
I wouldn't either unless I knew that it was Austin 316 Day.
Yeah, I wish Twitch did a better job of like distinguishing when you started the platform versus when you streamed on the platform. Because like I made my account like 5 years ago because I was doing Twitch drops for World of Warcraft, but like I never did a stream until last year. So it says member of Twitch since 2021. I'm like, yeah.
Now
but
I
that
was a
doesn't mean anything.
viewer on Twitch a whole lot longer. You know,
See,
I
I
was
never-
a viewer almost a year and a half before I even started thinking of streaming.
I take that back. It wasn't for Twitch drops. It was similar. It was WoW related. They used to have this thing to get all WoW nerdy for a minute. where every expansion they would have basically. So there was. Here's me again having to give a 20-minute explanation for something very simple. Every expansion had major patches, minor patches, and like hotfix patches. So like when the nature expansion comes out, it's like this is patch 9.0.0, and then the next content will be like 9.1.0, and then like hotfix will be like 9.1.1, so on and so forth. Well, every major expansion right before the next expansion came out, they would do like the final major content patch, and then there would always be this patch in there called Ahead of the Curve. And what that was complete the highest raid difficulty before the next one comes in and makes it obsolete for the next patch. And every year there would be like every 2 years when that would come around, there would be a reward for doing it. You get a title, or it was like a trophy, but you get a rare mount with it. But you could only really do it if you were in like a raiding guild or you were friends with people, and I wasn't. So there used to be these benefit groups called like Friendship Insert, whatever that was. 1 year it was called Friendship Moose, 1 year it was Friendship Dragon, and they would just like you could join in and like do like a lottery to get in the group, and they would just carry you through because they were so powered they could just you could sit there and die. They would, in fact, they would encourage you to just not to get in the way. But like that year they did it was the Friendship Moose, I think, or it might have been the Dragon. It was a 2020, as I just bought this house. And my desk used to be on the wall behind me over there. And they're like, join our Twitch channel and like leave comments and we'll like let you know if you get picked. And so I had to like sit there and watch all their streams, and my name popped up. I was like, it's me, let me in. So that was technically the first time I ever got on Twitch, but for years I didn't do anything with it until Twitch drops. I started noticing those for like WoW and Dreamlight Valley and stuff like that. So, but then
I need
last
to
year
go back
someone's
to
like,
Dreamlight Valley.
yeah, if you plan on playing it again, they're currently doing a campaign right now. Twitch drops, it ends in like 2 days, so you might want to get on there and get that. It's not a lot. It's like watching like an hour. It's not a lot.
Because I just restarted it. Like I restarted a whole new playthrough. I think it was last month. Whenever I started all my cozy streams on Thursdays.
Yeah.
Because my Tales of the Shire did not work the first day. So I was like, okay, we'll just start a new Disney Dreamlight Valley run through.
Well, see, Hannah had to skip streaming last night because, for one, the kids have been hard to get down all week, but she tried to play Infinity Nikki, and like it will not work at all. I didn't know if it was a server issue. Ultimately, I had to come home, delete the game on the PS5 downstairs and reinstall it, and then it worked. So I'm going to have to do it up here after the stream. Because like she hasn't streamed since Sunday, and I'm like, I feel really bad for you, but
yeah,
but you never know. But that and she likes Palia, but she's not sure if she's gonna keep streaming it or just have that on her own time. But,
I see a lot of people streaming Palia.
I don't know what that is.
It's like yeah. I don't really know how to describe it either. I've only played it once, but
I'll tell you though.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Oh no, you go ahead.
I was just saying.
Insist. I go ahead.
I was just gonna say one of the most fun things I've streamed in the past like year that I started. Though I was still gonna say is this guy right here. I still love this. I'm just upset that we haven't had a patch in like 3 months. The last update was that Hard as Nails obstacle course patch in like July. Came out the 1st of July, and I was like, come on, can we get another update? And that was the one that had like the Cloud and Sephiroth bots on it. But
I'm glad it was a free update though.
Yeah, they haven't had any paid DLC for that game.
Yeah,
I love it.
So is Astrobot an actual physical game you purchase, or is it one of the freebie games? Or okay,
so it's one of the games that you purchase.
Have you played Astro's Playroom on your PS5?
That's what I think I'm confusing here. I finally downloaded it at your recommendation, but I haven't done anything with it.
So Astro actually started, I think I said this on stream a few weeks ago, the first game was I think just called The Playroom, and it was just this standalone tech demo for the PS4. Then they made another one called The Playroom VR, which was the same thing, but it used the VR controls, and he was a character that appeared in both of those. But his first real game was called Astrobot Rescue Mission, and it was a PSVR game for the PS4. And then the PS5 had Astro's Playroom as a built-in tech demo that's free. You could learn something, Nintendo. You don't need to charge $50, $60 for a tech demo. But Astro's Playroom was basically a smaller version of what Astrobot is. Astrobot is like Playroom, but it's much bigger and more ambitious, and it feels like Mario Odyssey. but it's super fun and definitely worth the money. If you like 3D platformers like Mario, and you like every 5 minutes looking at your screen like, I know what that robot is, I get that reference, because like half the robots you rescue are all PlayStation mascots. So it's really cool, especially if you grew up with PlayStation.
See, you mentioned what was it? Mario Galaxy, right? Or not Mario Galaxy, Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
The more recent Mario games, I just don't really care for, and I love me some Mario, but I don't know, man. It's just I don't know if it's too campy, if it's too much, because I think I tried through Odyssey, and it's like what, several hundred different moons or whatever to grab, and
That's what I was going to get at. I think it's the gameplay and charm and kind of like artistic direction of Mario, but much more self-contained and accessible. Because I played through Odyssey, and I'm like, this is too much. But Astrobot, everything is linear. Most of the levels you don't explore, they are straight through, and like you can miss a robot by like not punching a wall or something, but like you don't get lost in the levels. You don't have to play through each level like 7 different times and do like, remember, think about Mario 64 where it's like you got to do this objective and then play the level again, do this objective. You can do everything on Astrobot in one playthrough if you know what you're doing on every level. So it's much more accessible. I mean, I beat the whole game on stream in like 5 days, but I loved it. And then all the updates were super fun. Some of them hard, but some were really fun.
I think that's what got me. Like with Mario Sunshine, I know there was linearity, but you had like the lobby of jump here, do this thing. And Mario Sunshine was my favorite. I don't know why I connected to it more than I did 64. And for a long time, 64 was my go-to. That was my goat. But when I tried Sunshine, man, it's a work of art, and I love it so much.
If you were curious about Astrobot, I would play the Playroom, see how you feel about it, and then just know that Astrobot is that, but with more levels and a lot of cool references. The Playroom didn't have any. It had like some like references scattered through the levels, but you didn't collect like the reference robots. But there were 4 special ones that they put in there, or 5 special ones that were like a preliminary to the new game coming out. They released a new one like every 2 weeks for like 2 months leading up to the game, and then the game came out.
The good thing about the Playroom thing is it kind of taught you what extra features were added to the PS5.
Exactly. It was a tech demo. It was really cool.
Yeah.
Like you'll play a level and it's like, okay, on this level, these teach you how to use like the haptic feedback of like holding the controller down and holding it all the way and using the like there's a game where you have to use like monkey, like you're a monkey and use this, so you can turn the control off and just do it like this, but it would have you doing this and like climbing the walls, or you got to blow this, so you blow into the microphone to make like this little propeller spin. It was really cool. Fun game.
I feel like I'm going to sidebar real quick here, but those control trigger controls, when I first got them on my PlayStation 5, I thought something was wrong with my controller. I was playing Deathloop and I was like, why is it so hard to shoot things? I kind of don't like it, man. I feel like I'm a crotchety old man that doesn't like anything, like old man yells at cloud. But
it is hard at times.
It is hard, and especially if you're having to like do repetitive motions, like kills me after a while, because these old carpal tunnel hands are all jacked up on they're all jacked up on Mountain Dew. And
I still like one
whatever
of the demos.
It was.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. I guess it was when I was playing Alone in the Dark a couple weeks ago. I was having to like tap for something, and I was like, "This is so awful. I want to turn it like all the way off because it's just making it unbearable." I don't know. It's cool in theory, but
I can't remember what game it was when the PS5 first came out. They were showing like a preview for it, and something like the example they used of the controller was like your gun jamming, and you couldn't push the trigger down. And I'm like, that's kind of cool, but I don't know. I can't think of any game that actually has used that.
I think it had a cool concept, but I don't think it's like fully there yet.
Yeah, I do. Continuing with the PS4 though, I still love the microphone, because I didn't fully commit to PlayStation until like last year, so I have played every Resident Evil game on Xbox instead. But when all the demos would come out on the PS5 and PS4 before they would come to Xbox, playing the PS4 or it was the PS5 demo of RE4 was so much cooler. Getting like the hearing like the radio and the walkie-talkie through your
Oh, yeah.
controller and stuff. I was like, that's so cool. And Xbox just doesn't have that. Or
That's what I like, because I'm currently playing that in VR, and like literally you hold it up and you see like all that communication stuff like right there.
Oh, so you're playing the remake in VR?
No, the original
the old
VR.
OG,
Well,
baby.
Do you have a PS4 VR?
No, I have a
Oh, you're playing it on like a...
So you're
Oculus.
playing it on Oculus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I am trying to find a PS4 VR. I have a PS5, the VR2, but you can't play the VR1 games with it without an adapter. And I'm just like, I just really want to, really want to play it. But my cousin has one, but I haven't seen him in a long time. So,
Hello, cousin. Would you like me to use your VR?
cousin,
headset,
will you
please?
come over? We can do VR.
We can do VR. Not now, Roman.
We can play the VR, the playroom.
What a great way to strike up a conversation. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while, but
But seriously, I'm trying to go through all the Final Fantasies, and technically one of them is the fishing minigame for 15, and I need a VR headset. I almost bought one at McKay's, but I'm like, I don't know.
Is it just for fishing minigame on?
Yeah,
15?
they made a whole standalone game for the Final Fantasy 15 fishing minigame called Monster of the Deep,
Oh my god.
and it's all in VR. It has to be played in VR.
the fishing in Final Fantasy 15 is
I never got that far. I never got far enough to try
I
it.
played,
Really?
I played a smidge of it, and I didn't get very far in the game either. But I remember getting to a place where Prince Nana or whatever his name is was
Octopus.
fishing.
Prince
Yeah, that
Nana.
one too.
I know.
Prince Nana's a wrestling
Mr.
wrestler.
Mr. Protagonist, main
Yes.
character.
Protagonist, McSpiky armored plot armor boy. Fishing at this like little lodge or whatever, and it's like press this to do the thing and do the bird. I'm like, that's just what a fish. Shut the heck up, man. So,
I gotta say, I was I don't know, have you ever heard of the YouTube channel 8-Bit Music Theory?
yep.
He released a new video today about Masashi Hamatsu, who did the soundtrack for 13, and I never finished 13, but I know there's some tracks from that game I appreciate. I'm like, it's not the same as Uematsu, so for the longest time I was begrudging against that, but I sort of listened to it. I'm like, yeah, I need to play this game now. So
I enjoyed
I'm looking
13
forward-
quite a bit. I didn't
I'm
play
looking
any of the
forward to it.
sequels, but I played the original 13.
I'm going to knock out 12 before Christmas. I'm gonna start it in a few weeks, and then I'm gonna hit up 13 right at the beginning of January or February, whatever. Because I'm starting Wild Arms 5 between the two. Wild Arms 5 is a Christmas game for me. I love Wild Arms 3. Sorry, not 5. We haven't got to 5 yet. But
Time traveling to get a new game.
oh, I mean, it's out. It came out like 20 years ago. I just,
Oh, okay. JK, I don't know my Wild Arms lore.
the series died a long
Yeah,
time ago.
Wild Arms is definitely one that I have not gotten into.
It's so good though. I love three is different, but I love it. It's for some reason, it was the first one on PS2, but it shifted and it's in a cell shaded style, kind of like Okami and Beautiful Joe. So it's a really interesting. And then they completely abandoned it for the fourth game. But it's a fun game. I really love 3, and I'm excited about playing it. It's a big one though compared to the first 2. It's like the length of both of the first 2 together. So that one's gonna take me a month or 2.
Do you set up goals for what you're going to try to do over next year?
I haven't
While you're
thought about it
streaming?
too much. I think game-wise, just getting games done. Overall goals, I don't know because I like to keep myself grounded and keep my expectations in line. Like, because when I first started, I had an initial boost. I made affiliate in the first week. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, so my goal is 25 new followers every month. I'm going to be at like 500 by next year. And I'm like, so that didn't work. But in terms of games, I want to get the Final Fantasy series done, but I just don't know how fast I'm going to do it.
It's going to be tough.
It is because the games are
It's
getting
gonna be
longer
tough.
from here on out.
Yeah.
And I keep thinking, because Tactics just came out and it's in the same world as 12, I'm thinking actually about playing Tactics before I move on to 13, just because they're in that same universe. So, I don't know. It might be like this time next year before I even get to 15. So, who knows?
Yeah, the big games that I'm wanting to for sure do is the Final Fantasy VII Remake series.
I'm excited for you to
So,
play that.
All
Really am.
I don't know if I'm going to do Crisis Core. I've never played Crisis Core.
You should. Have you played the original?
Yes.
You should play Crisis Core then.
Okay.
And it's not super long. It really isn't.
And I want to maybe try to get back. I said this, tried doing it this year, but try to get back in the Uncharted series because I have not played 3 or 4.
I've never played any of them, so that'd be cool.
The best one, but I digress.
Which one?
4.
4? That's what I keep hearing.
Yep.
And you just got to struggle through 3 to be able to get there. But, and then maybe the Mafia series.
I've never played Mafia. That'd be cool, too.
Wow. If you've never played Mafia,
was okay.
Mafia
was okay.
I didn't like the third one as much as all the other ones.
Yeah.
I've only played the first one once.
Yeah.
But Mafia 2 is one of my favorites.
Okay.
Of course, they're all just bastardized versions of GTA, but they do.
Well, yeah.
I
they
played
had
the
more of a
original
story.
Mafia. It's true. It is. It's more story wound, kind of akin to what like 5 is or GTA 5 was, because that was pretty wound up. And I played Mafia originally on the PC because it was a PC exclusive, and it was hard to play because it went like for realistic driving. Excuse me. To the point where you had a speedometer and the cops would come after you if you were speeding. Yeah. It was a lot. And then 2, I didn't get far in because I think my PlayStation 3 was dying at the time or something. But
2 has a toggle where you can press something, and it's like a speedometer govern.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I used that quite a bit so I didn't get pulled over by the cops.
And Mafia 3 was good enough it was one of those games where you're like, okay, this kind of blows. But
it was a completely different game for me.
I was enthralled enough in the story to go ahead. Kind of like how Alone in the Dark was. I was like, story-wise, okay. Gameplay, meh, but let's get through it. Yeah, and I did, and it was okay, but...
I felt it was really, really repetitive, but...
Yeah, I could see that.
Dr. J, was it you back in college that was really into the Max Payne series?
Yeah. He's the only one.
I thought so. I remembered that. I've never played those.
He's the only one.
God, I love me some Max Payne.
Yeah.
And the rumor is they're remastering them all soon. So
we went and saw the Max Payne movie.
I remember that, and it was kind of a bomb, but I did find
I did not like it at all.
It kind of veered from the game, and I'd need to watch it again because honestly, the last time I saw it was probably when we went to go see it. I remember you wearing like a little white dress jacket or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's whenever I would wear the sports coats underneath, like a t-shirt underneath the sports coats.
Yeah, you were Sport Coat Jones.
Alden, I think this is way before your time.
Yeah, this is pre Robbie, but BR before. I mean Alden, government name.
Speaking of coats, didn't you wear like tuxedo tails for your recital?
Yeah, he did.
I thought you did. I remember that.
And I wore those for my wedding too.
Nice.
The exact same jacket.
The exact same jacket.
Attaboy.
I did
still
everything
remember
else
of your recital.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
I got to tell y'all a story offline about my recital buddy, which I liked my recital buddy, but my dad had a couple words to say. Just about her wardrobe. That's all.
No, I know that story.
We will have a post stream discussion, man.
Yes. The odds are astronomically low that she is on this stream right now, but just in case she is. Hi, Laura Lee. But anyway,
that is not who I thought your recital partner was. For some reason, I was thinking someone else.
I wanted to go with Daniel, but they're like, no. I mean, Viper.
You're sucking at this tonight.
Today's my turn to mess up everybody's.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
No, last weekend I was. Now it's just sponsored by Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. Swig of Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar for the working man.
I'm drinking Pepsi Zero Sugar.
I'm drinking Coke Zero Sugar.
Hey, look, we're a bunch of zeros. Woo!
I love how I started like 2 months ago when I had that scan. So like, guys, I'm never touching soda again. I'm not even touching aspartame. To hell with aspartame. I'm scared of it. It's like third soda today.
I saw you drinking it earlier, and I thought, all right, He's cutting himself some slack.
Oh, I'm cutting way loose. I went to Bojangles yesterday and had a 5-piece Supreme meal. And then I went to Charlie's and had a cheesesteak last night.
Man, it's just moderation, dude. And I say this as I'm the biggest I've ever weighed in my life, but I'm finding out some of it is hereditary in terms of my, triglycerides. But it all depends.
Look, it's
the wife. Hi.
Hi, Robbie.
Hi. She said
No!
no. She said the secret word.
Yeah.
Okay, speaking of health stuff, though, because I
She
feel like we have
comes
to
in.
squeeze
She
this
comes
in.
in as a run-in and just ruins everything.
We have to. So
It's okay. We love you, Beauty in the Brows. So.
Shout out.
Insert city here.
Preview upcoming guest.
Dude, that would be smart.
That's what I'm thinking.
Did you hear that, Vibe?
He failed to mention this to me, so this is not on me. It's not my fault.
No, it's all good, dude. We should have her on.
Yeah.
We should.
Yeah,
With the
we'll
whole
have her on.
stuff and the things and the beauty and the brows and the
That'd
stuff.
be fun.
Okay.
Yeah, do it. You can see the panic in his eyes.
Every episode from now on is just planning the next episode.
Look in my eyes.
Well, tonight we're going to be discussing what's next happening next week.
This is just the pre-planning session.
And we do have a debut of a new segment that we're doing.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we actually probably should be sliding into that in a little bit.
Yeah.
Probably fairly soon. We're 30 minutes in now. One thing I wanted to say real quick though, I keep mentioning health stuff every stream. I don't know why. I feel like everyone needs to know my medical life.
My medical life.
HIPAA means nothing at this point. I'm the one saying it, but
So ain't nothing but a potamus.
I can't remember
Right.
what year it was that I got put on levothyroxine. If you're not familiar with it, you're lucky. So basically, there's two hormones that affect your thyroid, and one is in your brain and
We
one's
got
in
a
your
second
thyroid.
run-in.
So I can't remember which one's which. There's one called TSH and one's called like T4. But a long time ago, I think like 15 years ago, I went to my doctor and they did my annual labs. And like, your TSH levels are slightly elevated, so we need to get you on medicine because your thyroid's not working exactly the way it should. So they put me on the low-grain 50 microgram levothyroxine. And I was on that for years. And then... So the way it's measured is there's a scale, and it's like anything above 0.4 and below 4 is in a healthy range for your thyroid. A healthy range. So you don't want to be below that because that is a sign of hyperthyroidism, and if you're above 4.0, it's a sign of hypothyroidism. So I was on that same dosage for years. 2 years ago, when I was diagnosed with cancer, before I got diagnosed, they were trying to figure out what was causing. I was having some weird bowel issues, and they were just throwing anything at the wall to make it stick. And they're like, "Well, maybe your thyroid is, your dose is too low now because that can cause, regulatory issues." So they jacked me up. They did my blood labs, and my labs were a little, leaning to the bad side again. So they put me on 100 microgram, and I've been on that for 2 years. Well, I had labs done last week, and remind you. Your level is supposed to be between 0.4 and 4. They're always at like 1.6 to 2, which is like right in the middle of that, but kind of low. They gave me my labs back. It was at 0.18. It had bottomed out so much that I had hyperthyroidism. So they're like, yeah, we're going to change your medicine. So I was like, okay. So I don't know what that's going to do to me. So I was like, maybe that's why I lost a little bit of weight so fast. Maybe my thyroid was like an overdrive.
I wonder if that's what happened to my brother. Well, that and the diabetes. But...
The diabetes.
I think his blood sugar is kind of what happened to Ben.
Well, yeah.
Because even when he stayed over at my house the day that we saw, Dean Ambrose?
Yeah.
When he stayed with us, I mean, he was drinking gallons and gallons of water.
Uh-huh.
And he was...
One minute he looked like me, and then the next minute he looked like decade ago Viper. So
I will say one
Not
thing.
today, Viper.
I mean, I didn't want to say that in an offensive way.
I'll say it. I am the biggest that I've been.
I've had some junk the past few weeks I shouldn't have. I have a coworker who just keeps bringing in bags of saltwater taffy and stocking the office with them. It's like hard not to eat that when it's always there.
Danger.
But I haven't eaten as much sugar as I had been because I used to, like, if you knew me, every Friday night my goal was go to Marco's, get a Magnifico, stop at Dollar General, get a Mountain Dew and a bag of like gummy bears and a giant brick of chocolate, and I would just sit on the couch and just play PlayStation all night. And I don't do any of that anymore. I occasionally eat some stuff, but I have noticed in 2 months that my elbows have finally started to go back to normal color. So if you're not familiar with this, if you have insulin resistance, you can develop something called acanthosis nigricans, and people who have insulin resistance, they'll develop these patches on their necks, under their arms, on their elbows, and their groin, and it's basically just a skin pigmentation that says, hey, your body is like not properly processing insulin, and it's like one of the early signs of pre-diabetes. So
I heard about that too with skin tags and stuff because I have random skin tags on my neck.
So when I started seeing that, I was like, this doesn't look good. I should probably do something about this. And I told my dermatologist, and he goes, yeah, that's exactly what that is. He says it will fade as you lose weight, but if it doesn't go away, there are like topicals that you can do to kind of like depigment it. But I was like, yeah, I probably should get that under control because I don't want to be diabetic.
I don't know if you're supposed to take skin tags off yourself or not, but
If I catch them small enough,
one time.
if I catch them small enough, I'll cut them off myself. But if they get like, that big, I'm like, I'll just leave it alone. Like I've got some I wanted.
Because I had one on my eye recently, and I picked it off, and
On your
it started,
eye?
yeah, like right below your eye.
Sure, it wasn't a sty.
Yeah, it was just a little.
Oh, I've
tiny
had one of
skin
those that
tag.
suck.
And I just like took some tweezers and just, and it just started. Yeah,
Gushing blood,
it wasn't gushing. I mean, it was a little tiny thing.
slightly oozing blood.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was kind of as annoying as whenever I was streaming, I had that little nick with a razor. And literally, I was bleeding for like 3 or 4 hours straight.
You hemophiliac.
Hey,
I was
hey
like,
guys, you want to see my impression of Dr. J?
Yes. I think
God
you
is
just
talking
bugged.
to him.
Let's see if I can get it brighter.
Oh, oh God.
That's dual screens being so close, baby. I'm looking on Amazon because I was buying stuff for stuff and
If you're only listening to this, we'll kind of explain what we're talking about. So every time that Dr. Janitor freaking opens his monitor up to a screen, the light of God is shown upon his face. And it's almost as like you can't see him. That's how bad it is.
I will say our friend Garrison, who popped in and commented on your Samsonite appearance last week, he's like, so who was the guy that I was talking to? I'm like, that's Dr. J, and he's like, he's really close to the camera.
See, I'm not really sure how to like zoom in on this camera.
So mine is easy, but it's supposed to have like an autofocus and it doesn't. But like I can't, Hannah, it's like a Canon EOS, so I can just like do this, and it's like, whoa. So,
Oh, see, I've not even like touched.
But now you see the bottom of my Funko Pop box that this stupid camera sits on.
do you not have a tripod?
No.
I don't have a tripod either.
Sora and Wave
No.
and Heartless are saving this. Look at this. Wait, that's the Orfeco. Sorry. Sora.
Okay,
Wave and Heartless.
I'm just gonna show up at your house and we're gonna have an episode of Pimp My Studio. I'm just gonna bring you a bunch of. I have so much crap in this room.
My secret shame.
I have guitar stands, tripods, mic stands, spare microphones. I'm just gonna bring stuff to your place.
I mean, it works. It's sitting on a sound bar. It's got a broken magnet of my daughter's dance studio thing that fell off the fridge this morning that I got to glue or throw away.
You need an intervention.
Shut up.
Not for keeping your daughter's stuff, for having broken
The
equipment.
way the way mine is designed is it's supposed to hook on top of your computer or your
I
monitor.
mean, mine does too, but when I do that, it looks really bad. See?
I mean,
If you just had a way to mount it further away and have more of a wider shot, but I also
I'm
don't
pretty
know
wide
why.
as it is, bro.
I just also don't know why your camera is cropped in like a more of a square than a rectangle like ours are. I can't figure that one out.
Because I have like the cheap Dollar General version of a camera.
hey,
I
there's
told
no
you I have a
shame.
spare
There's
Logi.
no
I'll bring
shame.
you if you want me to.
This is great value camera, folks. This is McKay's bookstore special.
This is morning fresh.
With special
Food
guest
club.
appearance
If
from
you cannot tell, we
Switch
don't
Up.
have any show prep before we just start shooting it with people.
I don't know.
Double
This is fun
digits.
conversation. But anyway, we are already at the
Yeah.
50-minute mark, so we should probably start this new segment that
Yeah,
Viper
I
has
feel like
prepared
this
for us.
one's gonna go a whole lot easier than the draft. So
Okay.
I think we're actually in the clear. But the new segment that we're doing is called main event matchups.
Okay.
And so the whole concept is we pick a category. This week we decided to go with Halloween candy or candy in general. So you have 3 separate matches, and it's 1v1 matches, and you pick 2 different candies that you would like to face each other. So
Now, are we gonna lore dump on all 3 in our turn? Or are we gonna go match?
you
match,
can
match?
lure dump if you want, or you can just throw it out there. And I mean, you really don't have to go too far into detail with these, unless you feel like you would like to.
Do you want to do all 3 per turn, or do you want to go turn?
I think all 3 per turn.
There you go. Well,
Because that way you're all getting them out of the way.
You wanna do your thing, Chicken Wing?
I can. So
Do
the
it.
first match that I have is Smarties versus the little candy sticks, aka the candy cigarettes. But we don't promote smoking for younger kids.
Smoking's
on
bad. Okay,
Smoking is bad for the kids.
but
Okay.
great for the adults.
Yeah. So that's that's definitely sugar versus sugar there.
Mhm.
And so my number 2 match is a Carmella candy bar versus a Hershey's cookies and cream.
Oh.
Cookies and cream. That's the beef.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think those 2 matches are 2 matchups were really, really good. And then my final and main event is the white chocolate Reese's, either the pumpkins or the ghost, it really doesn't matter, versus a Snickers. You got 2 heavyweights, 2 big blockbuster names.
You've got some hard hitting things there, fella.
I mean, technically, this was my idea.
Yeah, and I still kind of think we should lean into like what we would vote for, like what we would want to win. But I mean, if y'all don't want to do that, that's cool with me. But,
I mean, it doesn't matter.
I mean, like right now, I could name the 3 that I would want in a heartbeat, which would be the Smarties, what was the middle thing? The Hershey cookies and cream, and the pumpkin shaped deliciousness. So
Okay.
that's my chef's kiss. But granted,
Alden,
should
do
I
you
eat
have
literally any of
winner?
those?
Well, I mean, we can do that. That's fine.
Okay. I've got
We can
my
change
3
it on the
rounds are
fly.
going to be divided into 3 categories.
Uh-oh.
The classic the classic big names, the the obvious eternal struggle battle between popularity, and the
Okay.
third is, does anyone know what I'm talking about?
Okay. So the way that and I'm going to teach you a little thing. So
Okay.
a way a wrestling card would be, the opener would be the one that nobody would hear about.
Okay.
And then the second one is the emotional match, and then the last one would be the blockbuster match.
Okay, so here we go. First round. Atkinson's peanut butter candies versus
Okay.
Mary Jane classics.
Mary Jane is the black and white or black and orange twisty peanut butter thing,
Mary Jane's are they're
or are they the crunchable ones?
they're both individually wrapped, but the Mary Jane's are the yellow and red, and the peanut
Yellow
butter
and
ones are the
red.
ones I used to call the zebra stripe they had that like the clear wrapper, but they're little wafers that are
crunchy
like
one.
they're like yeah.
Okay.
The second round would be
If not, that's okay.
the classic Twizzler versus Red Vine,
Ooh.
and then third would have to be
people throwing babies at that one.
Third is here we go. This one is I probably it's a heavy hitter and it's the same brand, but it's just we got to go for this one because this is a personal struggle I face quite often. What is better, the Reese Crispy Crunchy or the Outrageous?
What is the Outrageous?
It is the one that has the caramel inside and the Reese's Pieces.
Oh, okay.
It
good.
is a byproduct of the Reese's Nutrageous, which
Okay.
I'll discuss in a moment.
I have a thesis on the Nutrageous I need to discuss with you.
So for yours, I would pick the winners for being the crunchy peanut butter one, and then the Twizzlers.
Yeah.
Over the Red Vines, and then, what was your last match?
The Crispy Crunchy versus the Outrageous.
So I would probably go with the Outrageous.
Okay.
If you've never had one, it's worth the experience. It's like you got to ride.
Really
I've
good.
seen them, but I've never actually had one.
It's
The
like
thing
riding
is-
Space Mountain. So.
The Outrageous is like not the Outrageous. The Crispy Crunchy is like an underdog. Like no one knows about it or no one likes it if they do know about it, and you can't find it hardly anywhere. I could literally never find it unless it's a gas station.
I've been in plenty of gas stations in my time.
It's good though. It really is a good. It's like, what's the candy bar I'm trying to think of? It's not a Zagnut, but it's maybe it's kind of like a Take Five.
Yeah.
But it's I think it's good. It's like a Take Five with the outer shell of like an Outrageous.
Yeah.
So you get a good blend between the crispy but also the gooey.
Okay.
It used to be my
those
go-to.
are all three.
Every time I took a road trip to Ohio or Illinois, it was that I started my day with a full throttle, the blue blue full throttle, and one of those crispy crunchies.
Whew.
I love that blue full throttle, whatever it's called now. They change the name all the time. Used to be called Blue Demon.
Yeah, I used to deliver all those back when I worked with Coke. Yep.
Oh, do you remember when they had the green one, the Nature is a Bad Mother? That was the nastiest thing I've ever had in my life. I hated that drink so much.
I don't remember that one.
Because before there was the regular black one, then there was the Fury, which was the red one. Then there was the Blue Demon, and then there was Nature's a Bad Mother, and it was green.
Okay.
And it sucked. Anyway.
Speaking of Coke, trying. Oh, my camera's not there anymore. Diet Coke Lime. Interesting.
Oh yeah. Did you put the lime with the coconut?
They did it for me.
Ah.
Yeah, it's not bad. All right, is it my turn?
It is your turn, Doc.
Okay, so I kind of went time travel dimensional with these.
Okay,
and
that's fine.
A lot of them are still kind of in a chocolatey theme, some are not. But the first one we're going blockbuster movie thing. Because my go-to movie candies are bottle caps versus... Oh, shoot, what was the other one? Okay, it was bottle caps versus gummies nerd clusters.
Oh, easy answer.
I don't know. I'm probably gonna go against you on that.
Okay. Number 2, this is where we time travel a little bit. We have the Butterfinger BBs
Yes.
versus the Bunch of Crunch.
I don't remember Bunch of Crunch.
It doesn't matter. You know who wins.
And then main event Jones, I am going to go with the Reese's Nutrageous, which was just a peanut buttery, chocolatey organism in your mouth, but I'm not saying the real word.
No bias. No bias.
Yes. Versus a crispity, crunchity, peanut buttery Butterfinger.
Okay.
There's nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger.
I gotcha.
That's kind of where I'm going there with that.
All right.
You don't
so
know what
that was very Newarkian, because nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger.
Nobody better do it.
Cut the promo on it.
It's Fat Tony delivering. And just to tell you how serious we are, you only have 12 hours.
So what was your first match?
It was the
Bottle caps versus
the Nerds Gummy Clusters.
Okay. I would definitely pick the bottle caps.
Gotta be gummy clusters.
See, here we go. Controversy creates
I love
candy.
a good bottle cap.
Bro, I had some bottle caps early in the week, and they were that was what I needed to hit the spot.
If we're talking bottle caps, that consistency, I would rather just have the giant sweet tarts.
Nah.
See,
You gotta
don't
have that
really
soda
like
taste to them.
I like that. I like how it's like crunchy like and antacid, but actually
I like to eat Tums.
Makes your tummy all bubbly.
It's true.
All right, and then the second match you had was
We had the Butterfinger BBs.
Butterfinger BB. Okay, I would definitely take
you
the
don't know
Butterfinger
what
BBs.
Bunch of Crunches are?
I don't remember Bunch of Crunch.
It's like a crunch bar shaped in a ball form.
Let me see.
Yeah, I want to say it was like not raisins, but I was trying to like decide what the interior of it was because it was something.
It had like a
Oh, so it was just
chocolate
Nestle.
center.
It was just a Crunch bar in like a cluster.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind
Okay.
of, but I want to say it was like not dried raisins, but dried something.
I thought
There
it was
might
just
have been.
chocolate.
Milk
I
chocolate
don't
crisp
know.
rice is all it says. Wait, they still make it?
No.
From what I've seen, I thought they did,
It
but
says you can get it at Walmart right now. It says pickup available, curbside.
yeah. But I know Butterfinger
Really?
BBs don't get made anymore. So actually, Bunch of Crunch does exist because I have seen it.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
Occasionally at like the candy section movie theater boxes, but it's kind of
Okay.
rare to come by. But in between those two, I miss having Butterfinger BBs. Those
I'd
things
say
are great.
Butterfinger just because I if you put in front of me a Butterfinger or Crunch bar, I'd pick Butterfinger every time.
Yeah,
So
me too.
my
Especially
wife
if you
loves,
mix it with,
my wife loves Crunch bar, but I'm not a big fan of them. I don't like the crisp.
They're okay if it's free.
So I'll eat any chocolate if it's free. I'll eat exactly.
Everything tastes better when it's free. So.
That's right.
Except for a zero bar. I don't think I'd eat a zero bar.
I don't think I've ever had a zero bar.
Scooby snack.
Not a big fan.
Oh.
Scooby snacks.
All right, and what was your last match?
It was the Nutrageous versus the Butterfinger.
Okay, I would definitely choose a Butterfinger.
Butterfinger.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Nutrageous and the Outrageous aren't even close to me because the Outrageous is great because it has the M&M minis. The Nutrageous, I don't like chocolate and peanuts together.
I do. See, when I tried my Outrageous for the first time, I thought, this is too good of a thing. There
Okay,
is such a thing as too good of a thing. And
let
that
me
I
ask you
feel like
this. So they came out with, I think it was a Reese's cup, and it was a Reese's. It was like one of those big cups, and then it had the regular Reese's, and then it had potato chips that was thrown in. Do you guys remember that?
I was actually going to get onto that because there is a series of those. That was, I don't remember what the first one was. I don't think the potato chips was the first one. I think the first one might have been.
I know I've tried the Reese pieces.
There was the
and
Reese
I like-
Pieces might have been the first one.
Okay.
The second one was there was that one. There was the potato chips, like you said. There's a new one that has like chocolate lava in it. They made a peanut butter, or not a peanut butter. There was a grape jelly and a strawberry jelly one. I didn't like either of those. But my
Okay,
all-time
I've
favorite
seen
of
them.
these, the caramel. The caramel one's amazing. They still have
Yes,
that one.
I do like the caramel one.
But they had one back when I worked on surely it's not back when I worked at the post office because I don't think it's that old. But they had one that had chocolate like cookies inside of it, and it was like I don't know if it was Oreo or what because now they do have
It
the
might be
Oreo fusion.
brownies, because I remember seeing a brownie one.
Maybe there was one that definitely had like actually bits of chocolate chip cookies in it, and that was amazing. That was my favorite one they ever had, but it was short lived.
Hot take on a side note: I don't really care for brownies, but go on.
I don't either.
I don't either.
I'm there with you.
If they're there and they smell good at the time,
Yeah.
I'll take a bite. Speaking of things,
I don't go out of my way to search for a brownie.
My wife loves some brownies, and
My
she'll
wife.
eat the middle square every time.
Oh, really?
Have you
Not
seen
the
her?
edges.
She's chaotic evil sometimes.
I will.
We
say,
all know this.
I will say, don't care for brownies, but I would stab you for a good hot fudge sundae.
Man,
Oh, I haven't had one of those in forever.
But
Big
I
old
used
man.
From
buddies, man,
Buddy's barbecue.
buddies, hot fudge sundaes, man, so good.
I used to get those a lot growing up, but I haven't had one in forever.
Well, did you know the one? I don't want to say specifically where. Um, it's hard to say where without like doxing us, but the one of the ones in Insert City
here.
actually like caught on fire last year and burned down, and they
Oh,
spent like the
didn't.
entire year renovating it, and now it's open and it's better than ever.
I haven't gone to one of those places in a while. That was catered at our wedding. I do remember.
Yeah,
And
I
then
know
we
they do
carried-
a lot of caterings.
Legit, like 3 pounds of potato salad to our hotel room on our honeymoon. And then we ended up having to leave like a lot of it in the fridge in the hotel because we were getting on a boat and we were like, guess this is going to waste.
I think we went to Sam's and bought a bunch of pulled pork for our wedding, but there was also only like 30 people there because it was 2020 and we weren't all about killing each other.
The Rona, yeah.
What a year to get married.
Ain't it though?
But this place right here, this is amazing because I was working in a, well, I don't want to say where I was working at.
Atlanta Falcons.
My coworkers, they're like, "You guys rent?" I'm like, "Yeah, we're getting married." They're like, "You really should go buy a house right now because the market's about to collapse." I'm like, "Okay." So we went and called a realtor, and they started showing us houses. We got this house here. It is a 2000 like right under 2,100 square feet house. We got it for $198,000 and refinanced it 1 year into having it at a 2.5% interest rate. Our mortgage is only $1,040 right now. This house is valued at like over $350,000 now.
Because I know me and my wife was talking about this the other day, and because her brother just recently bought a house with his wife, and we couldn't buy a house with the jobs that we had back then.
Nope.
In today's market. Like, there's no way.
I couldn't buy a house with my job. I mean, I've had a raise every year for the past 8 years, and
Yeah.
What was it? They said that the average new vehicle now is $50,000.
I heard that.
Like, I paid $19 for mine 8 years ago. Like, if you did a 6-year loan, that'd be like almost $700 a month for a car payment.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to buy it from Dave down the street, a '93 Pinto or whatever. It's,
Pinto.
like, I don't know what I could afford. I can't afford. I mean, I'm paying probably $600 a month in credit card bills right now. But
Welcome to Depressed Dad's podcast.
This is the dad for point of
I
our
shouldn't have
podcast.
said how much credit card debt I'm in.
Don't-
Guys, if you're interested in helping me out, my Bandcamp URL. Also, if you have any Prime subs. Just kidding. But seriously.
We'll just buy
I'll take
each
them.
other Prime subs and then be further in debt. We'll just daisy chain it together between the three of
I'm
us.
not saying to go get a Prime subscription, but if you already have one.
All right. So,
Do we-
is there anything that you guys are looking forward to this upcoming week? While we still
I'm
have a couple minutes left to wrap up.
I'm having a yard sale tomorrow. I'm hopefully will sell enough crap that I can park my car in the garage again. It's been 2 months. I have an old desk that I want to get rid of, and I have some car seat. If anyone needs a car seat, I know they just have an expiration on them, and people are very wary about buying them aftermarket. But I do have a Graco Snug Ride and a secondary base. It's like retail like $200. I want to sell that thing tomorrow. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and then probably work on some. I'm excited because Spooktober's almost over, and one of my favorite things to do on stream is to build a brand new canvas and a new layout. And because when I move away from the horror games, I always have a separate canvas for that. So I want to build a new layout for the next game we get into. So I'm excited to work on that maybe this weekend.
I'm excited. Silent Hill 2, the remake, is coming out next week.
You were
PS
right about it.
Plus.
I saw the official news on it, so you had
uh,
good intel on
I
that.
am excited about that. been watching a couple videos saying that it was coming. So, uh,
So
I
you
think
haven't played it yet?
I have not played it yet.
Oh,
No,
it's so good. Are you gonna stream it
I
or just
will
play it in your own time?
just play it on my own time.
I'm excited to hear about it because I loved it,
Because the
especially
next
if you've
game
played
that
the
I'm
original.
streaming, yeah, I haven't played the original.
Oh God.
So
I was
I've seen the original played, so I know kind of the back end of it.
I was going to stream a game tomorrow night, and then I looked into it more. I'm like, that's not a game I want to stream because it sounds frustrating. So I was like, I don't want to get frustrated. So I was debating between playing Silent Hill 2, the original, the HD version, and Clock Tower, and I decided I'm going to do Clock Tower tomorrow. I've always wanted to play Clock Tower.
Have you got Clock Tower Rewind, or have you
I've got Rewind. I bought it last year, and I've never played the game ever in my life.
I want to get it. Limited Run had a physical copy that I was too late in buying at the time, but I see it on sale all the time. And I'd never played Clock Tower OG. It didn't come out in the States initially, but the Clock Tower we had for the PlayStation was like Clock Tower 2.
Yeah.
So.
I always wanted to play it, but I never wanted to like try to get an emulator for it. So when they announced that, I was like, I have to finally do this. Yep. And I never did it because I was like, it sounded complicated because it takes like 9 playthroughs minimum just because of how all the endings. But like, the more I thought about it, I'm like, I've been playing a lot of horror games this month, but most of them have required guides, and I kind of want to do something that I don't have to stare at a guide the whole time because I feel like that just kills the interaction. So I'm like, Clock Tower is the perfect game because if you go in it blind, you can't go wrong the first time. So I'm like, I definitely want to do that. And or like I said, or Silent Hill 2, which is a game I know in and out. I could easily play that game blind because I've beat it 100 times. Never enough to get a 10-star rating, but
I think that's how I am with Kingdom Hearts 1.
Oh yeah, I could kill Kingdom Hearts 1 without even a second thought.
I was like that with GoldenEye. I remember getting grounded one time on my N64, and I laid in bed with my eyes closed, and I walked through the I was like, turn this way, get that guy, turn this way, get that guy.
I've never beaten GoldenEye.
I never have either.
I've gotten close, but I've never beaten it.
I cheated and got all the codes and all whatever.
Oh. Well, of course you beat it then. All right,
Mr.
I finally stopped.
I
finally stopped cheating. I know we're getting ready to wrap up, but I finally stopped cheating in video games after I played through Vice City, and they have that tally mark on the pause menu of your score. And then I felt super guilty because it said my score was like negative 100,000 because I had put all these cheat codes in and stuff. And I was like, okay, this is my, what's the word where they meet up and they have the little, what's the word? I can't think of the word. Where they meet you in a room and they're like, we need to talk. Dang it.
In Vice City?
Milo. I was like, what in the heck?
No, in general, like if Alden decides to go gambling and then I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm gonna shut up now. Intervention, that's the word.
Intervention.
Yes. So it was a cheating intervention, and then I stopped with the cheating.
That's what I did.
Sorry,
with
that
the,
was not worth me stopping.
That's what I did when the GTA collection came out a few years ago. That was that was very maligned. I said I'm going to go through all 3 of these games and not ever use a cheat. And I did San Andreas and Vice City, but 3 I could not. There's this one mission when you get to like the second island where you have to like get this truck and maneuver it through to this like police impound, and something just kept going wrong to the point where I got so mad I quit the game. I never played it again. But
all you had to do was follow the train, CJ.
I did follow the train.
I like doing the weapons cheats. Those are my favorite. Those are normally my go-to cheats.
Hey, Vice City was my favorite, and if 6 is anything like Vice City was, that's going to be my goat. I'm more of a Red Dead guy any day of the week, but I'm ready. I'm ready for GTA 6.
Well, we'll find out soon enough. We're only 7 months away from the release now. 8 months,
maybe.
If it comes out, we're supposed to.
Our kids will graduate college by the time GTA 7 comes out. We'll be a bunch of old farts.
And then Kingdom Hearts 4 is right behind that.
Yeah, there you go. And then it says on the release list, Second Coming of Jeebus. I don't know what that's about. But...
Well, I'm just going to be honest with you. I am more excited about Part 3 of the 7 remake than I am Kingdom Hearts 4. So.
Oh,
keep
shots
priorities in
fired.
line. I'm sorry. The trilogy's awesome to me so far. I know a lot of people are like, "I hate it." I'm like, "Well, I love it." So shut up.
I played the remake, and I really enjoyed the remake. So
Rebirth. I think Rebirth is even better. A lot of people are like, "No, remake was better." I'm like, "You guys did not stop crapping on remake for 4 years. I don't want to hear anything about it." Because everyone's like,
I liked
remake
it
sucks.
because it was the same game, but it felt completely different.
Well, you're gonna love.
In my opinion.
You'll love the world map of Rebirth. It's like the best way I've seen one describe it is like 15 walked so Rebirth could run.
Yeah.
So
okay.
But
I like 15 a lot.
Anyway, we better get out of here. Because we're out of snoozes. We were talking about Bard before stream. I see he's streaming at Resident Evil right now, so we can raid out to him.
Yep.
So we will head over there, and we'll see you guys next Friday. I'll be live tomorrow with Clock Tower. I'm not sure about these guys. But
I'll be live tomorrow night as well.
Okay, cool. Dr.
I'm
J?
going to the Stardew Valley concert next Thursday, and it's going to be awesome.
Woohoo!
Well,
yeah.
I'm mad, but that's fine. Next Friday we have I don't remember, we said earlier on stream we have our next guest Osha God next Friday, and then the Friday after that we have Kevo Loco 5. So we have people for the next 2 weeks, so you need to be here for those. But anyway, we're gonna raid out now, give him some love, and let him know. Well, I was gonna say let him know we sent you, but he'll know. But anyway,
let him
see
know.
you guys soon. Well, and until then, we're heading out of here. See you guys.
Peace.
All right. Peace.